Je suis actuellement dans les marais de la Georgie, juste à côté de l'île Sainte-Catherine. Ma destination aujourd'hui est Savannah, où je vais rencontrer des experts du Grace Reef Marine National Sanctuary.
Now this is something you may be really interested in. Really gets into, again, how humans affect sea turtles. And on this panel, for example, you see many different items that you commonly find as trash, washing up on our beaches or taken down to our beaches by the rivers, and just how long each of these takes to break down. Now, of course, these are general numbers. Each item may take longer or shorter depending on the environment that it's in. But, for example, it can take fishing line up to 600 years before it disappears in the ocean. And that's a long time that not only sea turtles, any marine creature can become entangled in or ingest that foreign object to their environment. Tin cans, 50 years. Plastic bags, used very often at grocery stores, many stores across the country. 10 to 20 years before it's gone in the ocean. And even then, it can still release toxins into the water. So all these things that are not natural to our ocean environment that can affect, again, not only sea turtles, but a variety of marine animals.
Yeah.
To continue on around the room, we start to figure out that it has been a difficult life for the sea turtle, whether it be the predators in the beginning of the life, the many natural diseases they'll face along the way. We start to figure out just how difficult it has been for the sea turtle. And the number that we use here at the center is that only about 1 in 4,000 hatchlings will make it to adulthood, as that takes about 30 to 35 years. So again, very difficult life for these guys, and just helps to express how important each individual subadult or adult really is, because they were 1 in 4,000.
Good. And the last question, what is the, let's say, impact of the turtle populations in terms of coastal zone management? This is a large question, but I think...
Sure, so you're asking maybe how sea turtles affect us?
Yes, absolutely. We affect them.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll give you several examples. We'll start with the leatherback, largest of all the sea turtles, eats jellyfish. Jellyfish eat larval fish, or small fish. So we go back to the beginning and take out the leatherback. Your jellyfish population will increase. So therefore your larval fish population will decrease. If you have less younger fish, eventually you have less older fish. And in Brunswick and Jekyll Island especially, we have an entire community that depends on fishing for a living. So it can affect our local economy even a great deal if a turtle like the leatherback were to disappear. The hawksbill, for example, eats sponges in the coral reef system. And without the hawksbill there to keep those sponges in check, the sponges would possibly overtake the coral reefs. And you all probably are well aware of how many species can potentially live in a coral reef system. So they're there keeping that in check, and without them, many other species would be in trouble. So that's just a couple of examples of how sea turtles directly affect us. can do as well, though, that are not related directly to poaching, but for example, artificial lighting can distract the sea turtle hatchlings when they're on the way down to the ocean. They normally look for that brightest light, which on a dark beach would be the moon reflecting off the water, or that horizon look. But if we go out there with flashlights or front porch lights, that becomes the brightest thing. And the hatchlings will instead go towards that light rather than going down to the safer ocean. So that's one of the more direct ways, especially as more people move towards the coast, that we as humans affect sea turtles a great deal.